I know I haven't been myself in the last week. I know I haven't, and I've been a bit kind of, I don't know, a bit like, I've been worried, I've been scared, I've been all sorts of bits and pieces. But I feel tonight is the first time I've sat there and gone, as soon as she said that, I went, it's not about the final situation, it's about, like, it's the home run of, we can just have fun, and I know there's going to be issues, I know there's going to be problems.
But there's no nominations.
But actually, in the nicest way possible, now Linda's gone, I know there's no Jim and Linda animosity. The only animosity that could be there at the moment that I can foresee is Jim and Louisa, but however, they've spent the last hour and a half
getting on well.
The tables have turned. And hopefully we've all realised.
I don't see any. I think if anything, the whole animosity, with Linda, it didn't do any favours, if I'm honest. Like, because
I think she took things a little bit over the top. And when we was watching the Mats and Arts,
and I always
saw
felt in the nicest way possible.
Okay.
I felt like I was being mothered a lot, and in here I felt, oh, I'm being mothered. Like, don't lean on your chair. I don't need to be told not to lean on my chair.
And do you know what? As much as I don't want to say it, as much as I don't.
Why am I saying sorry? I want to lean on my chair.
And as much as I don't want to say it, as much as I don't want to say it, because I love Linda, I felt like everything that I said, she knew or could say better.
I kept getting in trouble.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why I need to get in trouble.
Should I not said that, should I?
No. I don't know why I kept getting in trouble. And when she did that the other night, I sat there and I was like, you've upset me because I've done nothing but be nice to you, and actually, I know that you were saying stuff in there, and that is unfair. And we don't even need to talk about it, but it was, and that made me actually lose respect for her a little bit, and it did. And I sat there, and I know, and she kept on looking at me, and in kind of maybe it was a protectiveness of Sam, maybe it was something, I don't know what it was. She kept on looking at me with these eyes, and I was like, and she always went on about, she said, oh, people always look at me with these eyes, saying, so I don't know what it was, saying that, oh, I always look at someone, I don't think I'm looking at someone, but she kept on kind of looking, and whatever eyes it was, I don't know, but it might have been protectiveness of Sam, but oh God, I've never heard that in a million years. I don't know what it was.
Wow.
But,
I didn't know that.
But for tonight, I've sat there and been like, I can actually be myself as Sam now. In the nicest way, I felt like I could be myself as Sam without having a mother figure looking over.
Yeah.
I think that's actually what has made me go, I can now be myself as Sam.
Jim and her thing did not do her any favours, if I'm really honest. I just don't think it did. Because from what we saw in the whole, she come across quite bitter. Mm-hmm. And then
I think not doing the task today was
very
ridiculous, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I thought it was ridiculous, like really stupid.
Yeah, it was
I thought it was stupid, and I thought it was actually quite immature. I really did. Like, she's a very mature woman. She knows what, and I can understand, like, but when we said that, like, Jim does not want to say anything about that. Just go up there and whatever. But she didn't want to, and I understand her values of that, but I also understand that this is a game, and we have to do stuff like this.
Which she said all along.
And also, when I was doing that sit on the peg thing, she sat there going, oh, because I wouldn't say anything. That was difficult for me. This was difficult for her, but she turned around and said, no, I'm not going to do this, and whether it's us or me, I'm sorry if it's all of us that have to be punished, but I hope it's me. Well, I would never have put myself that, because I wouldn't want anyone else to be punished. So like, it just seemed a bit contradictive that she sat there and huffed and puffed when I couldn't say, because like, that was very difficult for me, as you know. Like,
yeah. Completely.
I didn't want huffing and puffing. I always felt like I was on eggshells with Linda.
Yeah, completely.
Personally.
No, I got on well with her.
I did as well.
I loved her. We had a common interest in music and used to sit there and sing and talk about music. I really loved her for that. But I saw a few times when Jim really did reach out to her.
He did.
And she completely
shut
him down.
I feel like Jim tried more than what she tried.